everyone! Hope you're doing well today. Another day, a new stream, but this time we're going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV rather than Trails. Looking forward to chatting with folks here. Greg, hi! Hope you're doing well. What we'll do is we'll get started momentarily. We'll just give people some time to just come on in and get settled. But yeah, looking forward to talking with you all. We'll be finishing 5.3 today, or that's the plan. And we'll see what we'll do beyond that. I don't know as to how much is actually left. I'm thinking probably not that much. It's just, I'm guessing like victory lap at this point. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, please feel free to come on in, chat. I don't bite. More than happy to chat with folks. And then we'll have to see as to what other challenges we can potentially do for the day. Alright, since we're pretty much all settled in, what we'll do is we'll just flip on over. So we're just going to lose audio for just a moment, and we'll get it back, and then we'll get going. And there we go. There we are. So what we'll do is we'll just speak to everybody here, because I don't think I've had a chance to talk to everybody since speaking with the Exarch last time around, which still that was rather hard. Sometimes I wish I too had been gifted with the echo. Then I might see what you had seen and glimpse into your heart without the need for words. Wait, I think I did speak with everybody. I can't quite remember. Yeah, I think I did. What we'll do is we'll just speak with Reen. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. Hey, Hiten, how you doing? But yes, I'm fine, thank you. We all are. The people are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. But not quite. How you doing though, Hiten? Hope you're having a good day so far. Nothing unsaid. I may have forgotten to mention last time, but now is certainly when to finish the last 2 Eden quests. Okay, we will definitely do those. Elise, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? And yeah, I don't really have my camera on today, unfortunately. Just dealing with a little bit of light sensitivity, so I'm just keeping it off. So, you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I'm not sure I did the right thing, and it changed nothing. I only did as you asked. Well, I can't really say it changed nothing. It did change something because of the reaction that Elidibus had at the end. It seemed like he remembered a lot of things compared to what he did before. So that would seem wrong. I did as they asked, yes. As to whether I did the right thing, sometimes I'm doubting myself now. But I'm not sure if I did the right thing. Perhaps you did. Perhaps you did not. None can say. But the most important thing is, through violence, though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to an understanding of your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. I like the way she put that, actually. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? It was Emmett! I could tell by the whole hand-waving thing. A gift from Emmett Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I'd widely speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. Oh, Big Luke! You're feeling better, good. I was worried about you. My friend, we were given to understand thou were injured. Should thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this. Don't be absurd. I would come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now, tell me what's happened. Where is the XR? He's at the top and he's totally crystallized. I see. Elise, will you show me his spirit vessel? Sure? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his aether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. But will that even work? How's it going to... Oh gosh, my head's just swimming. Because that would be taking the him of the future and the him of the present, or... Oh gosh, what's going to happen? As you mentioned earlier, it could either be successful or it could fail miserably. I don't think so, Greg. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as his own. But again, I don't know as to how that's even going to be, if that's even going to work. Pin comment may have been... Yeah. Yeah, it's basically one that I have pinned, but yeah, it's more relating to my trail stuff, so I do apologize. I thought I had popped in the one that I would normally try to throw in for Final Fantasy, but no. Yeah, it's Trails. There's Trials, but that's a different set of games. Even his apparent desire to return to the source with Elise, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch Hearts of Hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. This is true. Proud Final Fantasy XIV fans, we never spoiler? Really? Is that the case? Oh gosh, I hope not. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not so inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole in mind? Any number of things could go awry. This just makes me worry all the more. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comedically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous. Burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast. So deep that I couldn't be certain whether they were still there. But when I look around me, I'm reminded that, no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Valthree, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread, hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There. I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he is blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now's the time to go see it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon. Oh yes, victory lap. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Elehayyme. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers, for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabatharang together. One last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alisaie. I shall see you later. She's gonna go to Amarang. And the inn, go see the carers, right? Oh, there she is. 5.3 best patch ever. Yeah, it's been an amazing patch. I just feel bad that it's taken me so long to get through it. As you probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head, but I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit. So I thought you might want to bring him along, so to speak. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let us be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Halrick's doing. Yes, we have to see Halrick before we go. Oh gosh, we have to see Halrick. Oh, do we get to see Titania again? And then there's Seto. And oh, the Chais. I want to make sure I see them. Who else? Who else? Oh, the folks in Twine. Oh, there's so many people. Oh, it's okay, Greg. It's okay. Well, at least there's still the VOD, right? At least it's not gone for good. Okay, so the Inn at Journey's Head. Okay. Oh, there it is. To see the sacrifice trial the best. It was an interesting one, to say the least. The fact that I do it twice. Halrick? Halrick? Oh gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Elise, we have to find him. Oh, Elise, Alisaie, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halrick, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Oh gosh, okay, so he hasn't run off, he's with somebody, that's good. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard then? Yeah, let's go. Oh, are we visiting where they laid, Tesleen to rest? I'm going to assume yes. Okay, no, I didn't get flying here. Emmett appear on last moment are gold. Absolutely. Yeah. It took me a bit to realize initially that it was Emmett because this, originally I thought it might have been Hythlodaeus. But no, it wasn't him. Okay. What is this here? Nothing unsaid. Okay, so where? Oh, there they are. I was thinking, well, my marker's here, so it should be here. There he is. I was afraid he wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halrick's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go on walks as of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Is this where Tesleen is laid to rest? Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. Okay, that's what I was wondering if that was the case. Nothing it said should be the eating quest. Okay. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back here so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. Oh no, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured the treatments will continue. Begluck will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared ever hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here after all. The time you left to you is precious. That was what Tesleen said! That was what she said before she died. Or before she was turned. And he's talking now, too. He's getting better! That's right, Halrick. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Sorry, life finds ways in the empty and Eden. Okay, thank you. Oh, Halrick! I'm so glad you're getting better. Take care. Oh! I want to give him a big hug. Thank you for coming to see Halrick, Elise, and Tesleen as well. She always did enjoy having visitors, and there were none more welcome than you and Elise. Oh, this is so good. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. It's okay to admit that you're crying. It's fine. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible in the meantime. Perhaps you can go and look in on the others? Alphino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it will be him. try to push it off to her brother. I wonder if they are like that a lot. And... oh, he's in Yulmore. Which makes sense, because he said he needs to check on the Chais. And he wanted to apologize about that airship. Oh. Oh no, Julia, don't cry! Oh, Julia.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
Well, it's like she's losing a son, I guess, in a way, but really isn't.
Never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, Julia, it's okay. Oh.
Oh, it's you.
Mhm.
As you can see, Alphino has broken the news.
Well, we had to go back at some point.
I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
She's gotten really attached to him, that's all. You're certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. Oh. I'm torn between two answers. I'm torn between a picture paints 1,000 words because it just goes back to how we first met them. Gosh, it feels like ages ago. And Alphino introduced himself as a painter, and it's true. Picture does paint 1,000 words, but he's also very well loved. Hey, kitten. You know, I have half of mine just to say F you, leg, and buy a boost as warrior or healer to get you to the trial series. Hey, Laura. Hey, how you doing? Leg as in my leg, or I'm not quite too sure. Maybe I'm not fully understanding. Forgive me, I'm a little slow. I try my best to keep up. Oh, you're in Europe. Oh, yes. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Again, my apologies. I'm slow to understand some things sometimes, so I will ask probably stupid questions or just ask for clarifications on things that I'm not quite grasping. You're certainly well loved. And I hope you get to experience the trial series latest featured guys. I would like to try it. I know I've unlocked the first one.
We'll see that she knows as much.
Maybe we'll get to that today. We'll have to see as to how I am on time.
Lady Chai, I have a confession to make.
Hmm? What's your confession?
On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Well, I do want to come by and see how you guys are doing. See how you're progressing.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino. I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
God damn it. I'm crying again.
And you mine. Please take care.
Oh, that was so freaking touching. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hope you get. I'll say it's peak, it's a crime, it isn't voiced. I don't know that many. You guys can probably answer this a lot better than what I can. With a lot of the raid series and things like that, they're generally not voiced by nature. It's just usually like the MSQ. Isn't that right? While you guys answer that, I'm just gonna get myself a handkerchief. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness. It'd be nice if all that stuff was voiced, but I could understand as to why perhaps it wouldn't be, because that would just... that'd be pretty heavy on a budget. I don't know how much budget they have for this game, and plus how much budget they have for the voice acting cast. Alright, Alphino, what do you have to say? 'Tis a strange feeling, Elise, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish my memories of Norvrant, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Absolutely. The journey continues, no kidding. We still got a bunch of people to catch up on. Forgive me. I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? No, Alize was saying that you're probably going to be the one crying. Alize said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite alright now, unlike her by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next? Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fae folk, I doubt it will be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Oh, we will. Work back in, but I'm back. Well, welcome back. Yes, some of the optional content is voice. Example, the ARR Alliance raid around Behemoth in the final one. With the ARR voice actors, so it's a bit jarring. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, I was mentioning this on stream yesterday with the whole situation with Thomas in Trails, because his voice actor is the same one who did ARR Thancred. And it was just interesting to hear the voice again. And it was still resolving around drink. Let's see. Booksman Shelves. So that is Leda Laurent. We'll just go there. And do I have flight here? Yes, I do. Okay. This is one of the places I did get it at. I still have to do the others. Oh, and then there's also the, whatchamacallit, the Little Ladies' Day event that is on right now, so I still have to do that too. I might do that later, though. And there's the Booksman Shelves. I'm gonna miss a lot of Norvrant, though, because it's just so different compared to a lot of the different other areas that we saw on the first. Just so, I don't know, just a lot more, I want to say sort of like fantasy-ish. Ha! That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, which hath been his home these 100 years? A noble gesture. As for Master Alphino's concerned, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fey friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. So how did you convince them to do what you asked without them pulling any tricks? I wonder. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Yeah. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abideth in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And so if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wolfdorf. My thanks, Elise. Oh, I'm going to cry again. Granted, I'm using the JP voice actor Sitaru, and I'm gonna beg one of the Shadowbringers rabbit girls being Laura from Trails. Really? Oh gosh, I have to try to listen to some of those then. Oh. Oh, I will have to try. I will have to listen to that a little bit more. Okay, so let's go visit Seto. Bring him the crystal back of his friend. And I am probably going to cry again, and thank gosh I've got my handkerchief with me. But otherwise, how are you guys doing today? How's the day been treating you? beyond hearing me sniffle and all that other jazz, which I do apologize. Oh, there we are. There's Seto. Oh, I wanted to make sure that I did see you before we go. Ah, oh, glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange, spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I have a faded crystal of light. A crystal of light believed to have belonged to Ardbert. Though it has lost its radiance, you would swear that a faint light still shines at its core, as if to remind you that hope never dies. Let's give this to him. Hiten, I do see your comment. I'll take a look at it after this cutscene is over. Please let this be voiced. Since the other one was voiced, I'm going to assume this one was too. Oh.
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
A bit of a long story. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
I want to give Seto a big, huge hug. Tell me, does something strike you as different about my soul? Close your eyes. Tell me, does something strike you as different about my soul?
Your soul?
Harvard? Oh my god!
How can this be?
Oh, I didn't realize how badly I wanted this.
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
Oh.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
Oh gosh, now I want to cuddle with one of my cats. Oh, that was
I
perfect.
see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon?
Oh yes.
Yes. I think perhaps I will.
Oh good. Oh, I love that. Oh, my heart. Oh gosh, I need to give my kitty, one of my kitties, some scritches now. Continuing to fail to get the final map clear, I need to finish this impossible achievement before the patch drops. Which one is that, Hitan, that you're trying to do? You want another Trails character in JP? Eustace's voice off. Really? Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff I need to check in on. It's the first scene I actually got teary-eyed over. Oh, I wonder if people who have pets or had lost a pet in the past, I wonder if because of that, this scene just hits that much harder, you know? That being said, Venus is in the room. I'm just going to give her a quick scritch. Give me a moment. Okay, she let me give her a couple of scritches. And she went back to sleep. That was... oh, that's what I need. I wish I could cuddle with her, but she's not really in the mood for that right now. Thank you, Elise, for taking care of Ardbert. May your adventures together take you beyond the farthest horizons, and may they always lead you safely home. Oh, I have to go back to the bookman shelves. But, oh, that was so rough. It's 20 clears of the thief map portals, which have a 99% chance to kick you out before the end based on just luck. So it takes about 2,000 runs in all. Holy crow, that's a lot. And you mentioned that they kick you out pretty quickly and everything else, and it's just a lot of luck. How long have you been trying to get this achievement for? Because based on what you're saying, it sounds like the extremely rare achievement. Ah, thou hast returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? He will keep it with him. Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Arbit liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrant. And their tale, now rightfully told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. And, oh, farmer's breakfast. That's a good meal, actually. Somebody made it for me before. Lemon waffle. Ooh, that sounds good. But I'm just going to take the money. And to the morrow. Now, assuming thou intendeth to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow as thy next destination? Oh yes, we have to see Runar. The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect Y'shtola is heavier. Y'shtola's is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. Yeah, let's do that. Well, she had that broom helping her earlier, right? So maybe it's not going to be as rough to clean up. But then there's Runar to contend with, so maybe he's... Well, I think Runar would be helping. Oh. Y'shtola, are you done? And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Oh, no, I'm here to help. I joined a Discord about a year and a half ago. Holy mittens. How many people got this achievement then? Does Urianshe truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh, Ellie from Class Ball's voice leads. Oh, jeez. Yeah, voice actors do get around. Runar?
Master Matoya.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so cute. Runar, you precious boy.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
She can't stay. I'm sorry, Runar. She just can't stay.
Runar, please.
Oh. I think he knows it too.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost.
Oh.
We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
Oh, I wish that Y'shtola could stay with Runar. I think they'd be so good for each other.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone.
Okay.
On such a day...
On such a day.
You may call on me.
Oh, gee.
Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
Oh, geez. Really? You did have
And
to
there
pull
remain
that.
so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Hmm?
Runar, really?
Oh, that's so precious. That is so cute. Oh. I wish that those two could be together. They're so good for each other. So cute. Oh, Runar, what else do you have to say? Please take good care of Master Matoya. See that she eats well and wraps up warm on cold days. And there is a herbal tea which she enjoys. If I give you the recipe, you could make it for her, perhaps? And, above all, please keep her close. I do not deny that she is strong, but even the strongest among us should not be alone. Oh, you are so precious, Runar. According to the site, 365 people have it. 5th rarest achievement besides ones you can't get anymore. Oh, I can see as to why you'd be wanting to try to go for that then. I do hope you're able to get it before the patch goes up. When is the next patch? Guessing sometime this month? Ellie from Crosswell also votes Lise. Okay. Know that Risha is Yugiri from Pastor... Oh, that's actually fitting. That is so fitting. My waifu! Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we head back to the Crystarium, shall we? No! I've got other people to see. You still have to take the Exarch to Nabatha Rang. I see. Very well, you can look in on Thancred when you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. Around the end of the month. Okay. Do you think you'll be able to get it in time? I hope you will be. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I messed up. It was Twine. Oh, there's a lot I still have to do here. Magnus! And Jerk and Thaf, yeah. How's your trolley stuff going? You too? What is this, my bloody name day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here, and Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Nabatha Rang, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again. But we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little bit of help from Master Chai. We made her faster. And stronger. Oh, yes. The future of the trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time to reach for the stars, for the trolley to dwarf all trolleys. Jerk, I think you need help. Oh gosh, I never saw anybody that was so fascinated with things before. It's completely up to luck. Well, I do hope that luck is on your side and that you're able to get that achievement. If you ask me, we are better off making them smaller. That way, they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius! Why didn't I think of that? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to China's, by the way. Not to make one trolley we've got to go faster. We needed help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down, and a matter of fact, you seem to have a habit of crashing things. It's not intentional. We're back. Our thanks for the loan of the trolley. They went to drop off the flowers from Amphilia, right? Elise, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. We're off to take him home. So, you're heading home. I'm just a simple miner and don't know much about this world-traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? Oh, I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium and don't want for anything. Besides which, I've no shortage of friends who I can turn to. Friends like you a lot. So please, don't worry. I'll be fine, really. If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's for the best. Reen has chosen to walk her own path, and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities. I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus. Everyone. Shall we then? If you're nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. Okay, so we've met up with everybody, so now we're going back. Last chance for oh, really? Now? At this juncture? So right this minute? Is that what you're trying to tell me? At this moment, yes. Oh. That I did not realize. Oh, and Mirabelle from Crossbell also voiced Sadu and Garuda and Waterkirk character, which I'll comment when irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, it seems like lots of people are everywhere. So, where do I go for the next thing? Is that here? Greetings, Lise. How may I be of service? Unless you want things to be drastically out of order. No. Ask about Eden or Reen's first report? Or is this not it? The hover card took... Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I have to go the empty. You're right. Can I get there from here quickly? Oh, that's Crystarium. Oh, I just may as well go to the Init Journey's head and then just go down from there. You're right. Hopefully we can do these quick because I do want to try to finish the MSQ for 5.3 today too. Oh, this way. I got turned around and I couldn't figure out where the heck I was. Oh, and there's the ints. There we go. This is the way I need to go. Ah, yes, over there. Ah, yes, okay. Speak to Reen. Okay. Life finds a way. I can feel all the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. You're the one who made all this possible. I think we owe it all to Gaia's skills with the hammer. I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly. Yeah, this one. Yeah, Seek is also Yona in the JP cast. Never thought I'd like him better as non-human. Oh boy. Won't be long. There's this one and then another one called Worlds Apart. Okay. Judging by Thinkhead's and Rianche's reactions, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it for me to worry, but are you sure your memory is alright? No, I took too many hits to the head. Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it beareth repeating that such deiform entities are not the product of a memory alone. Nay, myriad other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestations, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic. Okay. I wonder if the effects of the rebalanced ether will spread across the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a little rest. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Yeah, after that whole debacle that we had last time. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that just can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all kinds of people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize that there's a limit as to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might have never returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That is, if you don't mind. No, It's fine. Really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. Gaia's a piece of work. Oh, you mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. Kids. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang? Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger overlong still entaileth risks. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. Oh, you're just finding it hard to let go. Kids grow up. They grow up. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalford. He wants to know how we've been getting along in the empty. Speaking of Mordsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They may not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we can also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heaven forbids the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Elise, may I ask a favor of thee? While Thancred and I return to the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Sure, to keep an eye on the girls and make sure they're not eating something too weird. That's probably a good idea. Mordsuk, there we go. Oh, there they are. Where? Here. Somewhere. Where? Oh, there. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia? It will be once we get out of this desert town. I have to spend another night in that dingy little room. I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Elise, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now, how about we treat ourselves? How about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. Kids, why? I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the empty to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind. Oh, wouldn't even dream of it. Crits. news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. That sounds surprising, considering Urianger really likes to relay a lot of information. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Ooh. Don't tempt me with a good time. The Wandering Stairs, and that's in the Crystarium. Can I have something other than having a pint of beer? Maybe something else? We'll have to see what's available. Hey, Reen. Oh. Reen, not Midgar Summer. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just... I always knew that everyone would leave one day. And I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home. But now that the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. I don't want our last memories together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say the things I need to say. But I'm not even sure I can do that. I'll be with you. You can do it, Reen. You can do it, Reen. Right. Thank you, Elise. I feel braver already. Go ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. Okay, yes, we need to do that. And I know Thancred is looking over there, waiting for me to get over, but I need to finish this first. Now for something completely different. I get Crosshair happens to voice Ryuichi Naruhodo, known as Phoenix Wright in... Wait, what? That's Agate? Oh my gosh. That is completely different. I would not expect him to be voicing Phoenix Wright. Funny enough, I did get, was it the Phoenix Wright trilogy for the Switch not too long ago? So I will have to play those games and see if I can recognize his voice. The JP Phoenix Wright, yeah. I sort of figured it was the JP version. Pray accept my apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Lorraine's been telling me about? These words are best delivered in person. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing them, Hitten. They sound fun. Did something happen to the empty? Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So, what's this about then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Elise, Thancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. And if you stay here too long, you might not be able to return. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change in the empty set in motion, we believe this is a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. Thancred, please say something. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. I just... Say something, Thancred, please. You still have Gaia and Elise. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together. We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They may be brutally honest in their opinion at times, or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking. But I wouldn't have it any other way. We won't let you down. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. You have to choose this one. It was too perfect of an answer. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou should find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. I won't. The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. I always get tongue-tied when trying to read Orianche. Objection! Your daughter got attached to me without my consent because you, as a mom, left her alone with her kooky granddad. Yeah. With Orianche and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalford, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the Empty. Alright, so I have to go to Mordsuk. So those are the items that you wanted me to take care of before continuing on. I can see as to why you suggested it, because yeah, it just adds, I guess, additional flavor or context into things. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. Hey, White Wolf, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I'm glad to hear that you love Final Fantasy XIV. How far are you in the game? I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the Empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Elise. And I get music! Yay! Another music scroll. Fantastic. Inventory. Where is it? There we go. Blue Fields Orchestra rolls down the list. Yay! So let's get back to the Crystarium, and I think I should be able to continue on. Yeah. I'm thinking so. Oh, Reen, you're still here. In and out. Keep on telling yourself that, kiddo. You'll be fine. I trust the Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm. Oh, he did. I'm sure he did. He didn't say much, but I'm sure he enjoyed it. I took the liberty of informing the Crystarium's leaders of our imminent departure. It seemed only right. I thought that it would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Yulmore felt heavier than the last. Oh, everybody's just feeling really sad for leaving. Granted, I am too. I did everything I could in the time I had. No regrets. No regrets? That's good. There she is.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Backlug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels.
Oh, good.
When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Okay. Come on, you can do it. You can say it. Say what's in your heart.
Everyone? I want to thank you all. On behalf of the First.
We don't need
You
thanks.
and Minfilia and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together.
Aww.
The happy moments. And the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen.
Oh, I'm going to miss her. Thancred, say something, please.
To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
Yes, please. Wrap this up really well. Please. Hip Pat? Hip
I know
Pat?
better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Goodness gracious.
Might we also say a few words?
Lena! Oh my god, everyone! Oh. Oh. Gosh.
Why, this is just about all of you.
Uh-huh.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company.
Oh, I love Lena's voice. Oh, the voice actor did such a great
Though
job.
it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
I, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
Oh.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted.
Mm-hmm.
All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message.
What?
Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Word for word.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I hope this works. I really do hope this works.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Oh, I am really going to miss Norvrant. I really like this place. And I really, really enjoyed this expansion. So tough to say goodbye to it too. Crystal Tower. What's this? Oh my god! Wind-up mistel. Modeled upon no one in particular. No, really. Use item to acquire the wind-up mistel minion. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh. I have to use it. Minion? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's so adorable. Does it do anything? If I pet it? Oh! That was so cute! He swings his little staff. Reflection into crystal. Oh, it's the last quest? Well, I suppose it's time. Are you ready, Elise? Mm-hmm. Time to go home. All right, let's not keep the others waiting. Let us go. And let's get the Scions home. Oh gosh. I really enjoyed this expansion and this patch. Mr. Solis, I have but this moment to show your associates in. Strange to think that I will not have the honor of showing them out again. But I'm informed that you yourself may return, and I look forward to welcoming you on that happy day. Now, if you would care to follow me, let's go! Oh, let's speak to everybody. Angelo! Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. It was the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. The 12 know we have made Kryle and Tatara worry long enough. Yes, we have to speak with them too. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. Yes, because if I don't, I'm in very deep doo-doo. How many times have you assembled thus in this storage chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the exarch standing here before us, the scene would be complete. Nay, it would be complete were he standing here before us with Emmett Selt smirking in the wings. Yes. Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. Oh! So, Reen's gonna move on to be a gunbreaker? Oh, that's cool. Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. So long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it. Ah, there you are. I take it you are ready for the journey? The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Upon beginning the soul-imbuing ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. So guys, are we ready? Talk to Emmett. Is Emmett here? I don't think he's here anymore. Oh, sorry for his habit. Yeah, now you made me do a double take. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? All set. We've got our drinks. We've got popcorn. Or whatever food we want to partake in. I don't have any food right now. I just have my water. But if we're all set, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once. Angelo's so cute.
All right then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
Oh, I hope this'll work. I'm sure it'll work. But again, how do we know whose crystal is whose? Are we going to, like, have post-it notes or something to keep track of it? Ooh, they float. Well, they did for a moment.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Good.
that just leaves our souls then.
Angelo, it's time to shine. You can do it, little piggy. He's got such a curly tail. He looks so adorable. Oh, he's so freaking adorable. Oh. Again, are we going to label them? How do we know whose is whose?
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls.
Again, please, let me know as to where I'm putting...
I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well. Yes?
Again, I need to label them. I'm going to forget.
This will work, won't it?
It has to work.
Our theories have held thus far. But I make no promises about what's to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur.
Let's not think about that. Thank you.
Happen. So let us pray and will our friends home.
Mm-hmm.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
Oh, I do hope everything's gonna turn out okay. Oh, and this haunting melody again. Oh, it feels like forever since I've been here. Crowl and Tataru! Hey guys, I'm home. And I've got our friends too. Oh, they're both so cute. They must be protected. Oh, I hope we got them to the right people. Really, I do. Oh, please let this work well. Please let me have put it by the right body. It'd be really awkward if Alize woke up in Alphado's body and vice versa. Did we get it right?
Did it?
Yeah, okay, we got it right. Woohoo! Big sigh of relief. I'm just so glad they've all woken up.
We're home.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Mm-hmm. It's so good to see. Ray returned to the waking sands. Walking sands or waking sands.
Thank
Either
you.
way.
My body feels like a sack of popotos, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said,
Thanks, Kitten.
I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
Yeah, I'll take care of the realm as I usually do.
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession,
Oh yeah, that's true.
surely open before thee.
Yeah, I would be able to open the doors and wake Rahatia up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
What? But you've only just got here.
I gotta wake Raha up. I gotta wake up the kitty boy. And hopefully it'll work.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea?
Ooh, I wonder what kind of special tea it is. I'm curious to try.
And we may require an extra cup.
Hopefully it'll work. Don't worry, Alize, you're still pretty awesome in my book. Yay!
Yours is a long road, my friend.
Oh,
And it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step,
what did I
these
draw?
grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint.
Oh, goodness
And there
gracious.
may come a day
How could I draw
when you
that?
forget the faces and voices of those you have
I guess it
met
fell out of my
along the way.
pocket.
On that
No,
day,
don't worry about the
I bid
autocorrect.
you
It hates me
remember
too
this.
sometimes.
That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
You can open the doors. Now we have to find him in all this.
This I hope, I believe. Here
Oh!
at memory's end.
Wait. Wait. Oh, I recognize something. That was the same look that that Graha left when he sealed himself in the tower, right? I think so. I remember that, like, back, the camera angle with the back and everything. So, sometime later? Okay. nice little cafe area. Oh, that would be a really nice place to have tea. Oh, speaking of tea. Alice, are you okay? Oh god, she's out of mood.
Are you alright? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight.
Oh my god, Alice, you're wonderful.
But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
About what? Hmm? Wait. How? Oh, so he's a gun. So he's he's a gunbreaker now, fully. Astrologians. Okay, maybe he has the heart of the cards.
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
Tataru did all this? Holy crap.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right.
Oh.
For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favourite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal.
Really? Okay.
Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
Oh, Alize, it's okay. You're still an awesome girl.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances.
But you're jealous as all
I
hell.
can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
Oh, jeez.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Oh gosh, Alize, you're so great. You're so great.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Oh, the bread. It was bland though, wasn't it? Yeah, it was bland.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Hmm?
Indeed. We succeeded in
No way.
albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached.
Oh,
and even should
gosh.
some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
New outfit too.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged.
Oh, and
I'm free to
Eternal
go
Wind is
wheresoever
playing.
thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou
Oh,
a chance
please
to come to a
go with the
decision?
Scions. Please become a Scion.
Remaineth open.
Please, 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 please.
Well, if you're certain that's what you...
Oh,
I mean, if you think I...
yes, 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 yes. There's only one option here. If my controller didn't die. Oh, no, 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 no skipping cutscene. Raha, really? Really? Oh my god, the ears!
Right. I accept. Henceforth,
Oh,
I shall
yay.
count myself a scion of the seventh dawn.
I'm happy.
Elehayyme, at your service.
I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy.
When I was a boy,
Oh,
many
great.
long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool, seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help!
What's up? What's going on?
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
Is he a son of Saint
I could do a
Koina?
little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a...
Ali, no, no.
Here we go again.
Ali. Going home. Oh, okay. Safe trip home. Maybe Doomsday in a few minutes? Ah, yeah, we can try. We can try. Oh my god.
I will join the fray when I finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
Hmm? Oh!
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me. In the flesh.
We get to go on adventures with Graha! Hey, report to Taru is bringing tea back for Kyle. Wondering where everybody else is running off to. Oh. Oh, and then just the pan shot over to the Crystal Tower. That was perfect. That... What? Where are we?
So it was that a new adventure began.
Okay. That's a symbol of Garlemald. Xenos. Oh, yeah, that's right. We still have to deal with you. That's civil war's going on, right?
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
Oh. Oh! That white robe guy?
I say. I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
Why do we recognize your
Truly
face?
splendid. And my own
Well, the parts I'm seeing, I recognize it, but I can't remember from where.
proceed apace.
Who are you?
Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find.
Who's... Okay, so you uplifted a corpse?
With the populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end.
Okay, so yeah, it is a corpse. Whose?
And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a
No!
vast fortune at my disposal.
No!
Ah,
Not that
money,
punchable face!
Money, money, the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men
Asahi?
and expedite
Or
plans
Sashi?
than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait.
Did I say it right? It looked like dead bodies are around everywhere. Yeah, I saw that earlier, but still. What? Yeah, you're still the punchable freaking face. Well, when they said Hesperus, it's like, yeah. Well, he's still serving Xenos. He'd be happy about that, I think.
Did you say your name was?
He doesn't really care.
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh.
Very theatrical, that's for sure.
Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel.
So, who exactly are you? I know you're holding onto his body, but...
Faithful Fandaniel.
Fandaniel?
Advance my lord's ambitions.
Oh!
Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan.
And which is?
But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone?
Oh my gosh, she sluts the plot.
Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Xenos, I'm surprised you're just letting him do this thing. I'm surprised you haven't kicked him to the curb yet.
Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
A new hunting ground, I suppose?
That which awaited was a fell beast.
Uh-huh.
Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
Do as you will.
Seems like Zeno doesn't really care. And whoever this Fandaniel person is, he's just completely off his rocker.
It has been too long, my friend. And insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph. Every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out who's more nuts. Xenos or Fandaniel? Or is the answer at this point yes?
Kindle the flames of the apocalypse.
And this is setting up the next expansion, no?
Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Yeah, it seems like it's building up to the new expansion. Or the expansion after this one. Holy crap. So, yeah. Graha is a Scion! Yay! Okay. By the way, Thancred still cannot make cartridges, so in a bot party, he needs Y'shtola to around to do his gunbreaking combo. Oh, well, that makes sense because, yeah, he did his, I guess he called it his defect, carried with him when he went to the first, and I didn't think it would magically be restored when he came back to the first. So yeah, it sort of makes sense that Y'shtola or somebody else needs to be around him to imbue his cartridges. And yeah, I guess it does make sense that Y'shtola is doing it for him. Prepare your Endwalker, lady and gentlemen. Well, it's just, we still need to do, was it 5, 4, 5, 5, and 5.5? Oh, give me a moment. There we go. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Elise, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades, but now I worry that I might have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbor for everyone. Perhaps you might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings? Yes, that'll do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, that was casting spells always so draining? I'd quite forgotten when it was like to do so without the tower. I rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yet, if all I did was bend the bow, then I would be of limited use to you on your adventures. So I shall persevere. Okay, so that's the reason why you're going, I guess, to a magic user versus being like an archer? Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion, and an experienced scion at that. A green initiate, eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Oh! Grahatia is now available as a trust companion. Yay! Hope's legacy. Oh, where's my... Where did my minion go? Gosh. Give me a moment. I had him out for a moment. Unable to summon a minion here. Really? But I had a minion before. I suppose we ought to take stock of the situation. By forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, we have unwritten history. The future now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we can overcome all trials. We have always done so, have we not? Ask how he fares as of late. Show him your wind-up missile. Yes. I want to show him. I want to show him the minion. Because it's him, right? It's so cute. Well now, I have my suspicions as to what this is about, but would you be so good as to confirm them for me? Just as I thought, they went ahead with it after all. The artisans of the mean had come to me with a proposal, you see. In celebration of the knight's return, they asked how I wished to be commemorated, on a coin or as an automaton. Neither, I replied, for all the good that it did. They knew I would be embarrassed. It makes no difference what name they give it. Yet still, they did it. A right stubborn lot they are, as befits the people of the Crystarium. They shall be just fine without me, and Lena may rest assured I do not worry for them. Nevertheless, I shall never cease to pray for their happiness. No longer am I a leader of a nation. Whatever power and influence I may have wielded, I left behind as surely as I left my body. but everything I have ever felt and experienced. All of these things and more I have brought with me. You have brought them for me. And I shall carry them close to my heart always, until the end of my days. Oh, could I talk to him again and ask about the other option? Yeah, there we go. Do you mean since I reawakened in this body? The hunger being par for the course, I have no complaints. All appears to be well. Though my memories still straddle with the lives I've lived, there are no contradicting fragments which cause me confusion. Yet by the same token, 'tis a strange feeling to be possessed of my young body again. Even accounting for the crystallization, I do not recall ever being so light and spry. As for my soul, Y'shtola assures me that it is similar to yours, Elise. That is to say, it is somewhat denser than others, but otherwise normal. On the face of it, it appears to have made sense, but I couldn't help but consider the differences between your circumstances and mine. You, of course, merged with Arbert, and as similar as your souls may have been, the fact is you were different people. Thus did your soul gain in density. How you were able to merge is another matter. Given what we know of the soul, you have possessed distinct memories should have rendered the process more complicated. Though I but theorize, perhaps your strong and shared desire to do so made it possible. In contrast, I simply merged with myself. Whatever additional experiences the older me may have had, my fundamental existence remained unchanged. Mind you, that's not to say that I haven't improved. Far from it. At any rate, when our souls combined, it shouldn't have been a process of augmentation, but rather, shall we say, attunement. It seems somewhat strange that my soul has become denser. Or could this be the result of having undergone another rejoining? If so, it would serve as proof of a future that many fought and died to prevent. Lest we forget, my friend, lest we forget. Oh gosh, let's see. Reen made them for him. He does use alternate combo when lacking them, which do the same burst damage, which not much cause, AI is not outputting as much damage as players. This is true. He's an all-rounder? Oh, okay. Just give me one moment. I do have to... Where is it? There we go. Where is my calibration? Because it gets screwed up whenever my controller goes wonky. So give me a moment. There we go. There we go. Now my things are back to the way that should be. All right, and this starts. That starts the newest. That starts the newer patch, right? The next one. So. Did you want to try to do? Was it Cinder Drift? Because I have a little bit of time left over. Oh gosh. Let me get out of here too. Correct. Kyle's is 5-4. Okay. I will not touch the 5-4, not until next week. But in the meantime, okay, so friends. Invite to party. There we go. So, Cinder Drift, right? What? Is that under here? Oh no, it's like this. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. It says 8 minutes, but we'll see if that actually does happen though. Oh, I forgot to read. The original Ultima weapon piloted by Gaius Balzar was destroyed in the decisive battle at the Praetorium. Garlemald has been Oh, sorry. Ah, shoot. I had it there for a second. Why did I leave it? I think I caused myself to get confused. Garlemald has been secretly developing its successor. Now this diabolical melding of Allagan and Garlean technologies has been deployed to annihilate those who would oppose the Empire. At the behest of none other than Gaius Balzar himself, you cross the scorched battlefield of Gimlet Dark to halt this Crimson Menace before it lays waste to Eorzea. Oh, it's an 8-player. Okay. This may be quite a shock and tonal change, having spent all the stream teary-eyed. Yeah, my tears are dried now, so I'm hoping that I will be a-okay. But yeah, it's interesting to be back here in the source compared to spending most of our time in Norvrant before. It's going to take a while to get used to again. The Mender. Oh, yes. And we'll see how quickly that this will go together. I don't know if I can get a lot of this this particular storyline done, but we'll see. I didn't think that we'd be finishing. I didn't know as to how long it would have taken us to finish up by 3. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh wow! What a very white pair of very clean teeth. Very straight and everything else too. Good luck. Enemy detected commencing attack. Oh gosh, the music. Oh, the music's good. I have no idea what's going on, so we'll see how well I do. Stamp? I'm going to assume he's going to stompy stomp the tank. Yeah. Optimize Ultima. Okay, that is a bit painful, but it's okay. Pause. What? Oh. Here? Here's safe? Oh, jeez! Okay, they're stepping on the... Oh! Okay, I understand, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I saw everybody stepping on those things. It's like, okay, that's probably the way I want to be. Okay, that again. Okay, now what? Oh, the flex claw again? The same move twice? What is this? Oh, jeez! Ah! Oh god, that's scary. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Homing lasers. Oh, stay with the person. Raven's flight. What? What? I don't understand this. Oh, we're just running? Oh, geez. Ow. Ow! Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just so fast. It's just so fast. I don't know what... I have to look into that later because I think I sort of understand is what it's trying to tell me, but I totally don't understand. Not that thing again. Oh gosh. Oh, to the sides? Ow. Oh, this move again. Oh, with the... I think. Okay. That's not too bad. Oh, beyond this, right? No! Oh. Okay. This is going way too fast. That was way too fast. Unless... Well, everybody's overpowered anyway, but still. This can't be. The ruby weapon is unstoppable. I'm sorry, everyone. This is the end for me. Activating What's Oversoul? Commencing? Increasing pilot override rate to 100. Commencing force shutdown and system restart. Like a reboot? Synthetic Orocyte switching to Oversoul mode. Loading data sample. Darkness combat data ready. Initiating organic truck. Oh my god, that's so gross. What is this? No, get out of my mind. No, stop. I'm not Nail. I am... Oh my word. I am Nail Van Darnus. Come to purify this forsaken land. Oh my god, that's creepy as all hell. Oh, good gracious. I know there's comments. I will have to... Let's see if Alag is mind command. All my rare. Download Reborn. Raven's image? Oh, Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Oh, I gotta stay away. Oh, no. Stay away from me, please. Thank you. Oh, 15 seconds till download falls. Isn't download falling a bad thing? We're going to die. Horribly. 5 seconds. I put a shield as much as I could. Download has fallen. How can this be, Almighty Dalamud? Am I not thy noble servant? Under instruction, I should prove to thee my worth. Vengeance I should be mine. A comet. Oh, geez. Well, this looks to be safe. I don't know if it's safe, but... Oh. Oh, geez. Hide, 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 hide. Oh, another comet? Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, comet. Oh, comet. Oh. Download has fallen again. It's gotta really stop doing that. How many times does Dalamud fall? I thought there was only one Dalamud. Why is there multiple? Why is there multiple Dalamuds? Outrage. Okay, there we go. Get in the robot, Shinji. It's Evangelion? Maybe quite a shot. Big fat tacos? That's what I heard, is big fat tacos with cheese. I feel bad because it was the pilot did oversoul and it rebooted. I don't understand this system. Hey guys, can you tell me more about what the hell's going on? Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable. As ever, an impressive display. Though I am sure you will concur, the Ultima weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If the research is to allow it to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance has listed the help of... Wait, I hear something. You recognize this person? Who is this person? Here to sift through what remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Allie, what do you think you're doing? Allie? Father, wait, whoa. Gaius has kids? When did this happen? Well, I know... Okay. It has been too long, Alphonse. And you too, Rex. Okay, they're not happy with your old dad. Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads into Eorzea, I suppose it's only a matter of time until our paths crossed. Play and find out. This different version of Beat the Hardest to Beat from AR. Yeah, but I keep on hearing big fat tacos with cheese. I don't know how that relates to Hardest to Speak. Maybe the Hardest to Speak loves tacos with cheese. It's wonderful to see you again, Father, although I can't say much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot has happened, but I'm just glad you're all right. And now, you can come back to Garlemald with us. My days of serving the Empire are over. But because you're suspected of assassinating Emperor Varus? But we know you've never done you'd do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove your innocence. Then everything can go back to the way it was. Oh, what am I... Okay. What are we gonna see? It's infamously popular Mr. Lyric. Assassinated, yeah. So, he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through world? Lucky for you, eh? If he hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. They look so cute as kids. As for the three of us, all our parents all died in the epidemic. We'd still be begging on the street corners if it weren't for him. So, Gaius is in the habit of adopting orphan children? I wish there was some way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he's shown us. He fights for the Empire, so we should too. That will make him proud of us. You're saying we should join the army? I don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in the world is scared of the Garleans. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different. I know he is. You're right. He always says that the strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. All right. If becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in. And maybe one day people will look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. Then it's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Then would that make Lord Gaius our father? Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose. And that makes you our big brother since you're the oldest. You better be nice to us, or I'm telling Father. Oh, that is so cute to see them. But oh my gosh, wow. So Gaius is home for orphan children. Father, since you went away, a lot has changed in the Empire. For us, too. If we'd known that you were still out there, still alive, none of this would have ever happened. What do you mean? The truth is... You don't trust. If you must go, I will not stop you. But answer me this. Who is piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Norvrant has not returned from the dead. Who do you think? One of the children, obviously. Who? It was... Melisandre. Oh, the other girl? No. No, I refuse to believe that. Oh, jeez. I refuse to believe you'd let that happen. She was a sister to you all. To all of you. We only want to finish what you started. And WoW will never forget all that you've done for us. The next time we will meet, it shall be as enemies. Goodbye, Father. Oh, shh. Oh. And as for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay what you did for Melisandre. What you did to Melisandre. I swear it. The happiness that I had at getting the Scions home has now been destroyed by now dealing with kids that are now piloting weapons and becoming destroyed. You thought it was another emotion, but it was me. Sadness! No kidding. Sid? Well, well. Gaius Van Belsar. Meet again. Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? You are to collect the data on the Ruby weapon, correct? The pilot, Melisandre, should still be inside the cockpit. I will ask Valadin to escort you through the wreckage. He just needs some time alone. Any idea who this Melisandre is? An imperial crony of his, perhaps? No. Try adopt a daughter. Oh, one of the orphans. Gaius always did have an eye for talent and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livia Sas Junius was another protege of his. Oh! Yeah, her. He even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. It's strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. Then, my father and countless others lost their lives in the Bozja incident. Though he was acting under Emperor Solus's orders, he masterminded the whole thing. I begged him to reconsider, to put an end to this madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support, but he was much a pawn of the Emperor as my father, and refused to intervene. And when my turn came to serve, I defected and fled to Eorzea. I blame Gaius as much as any of them, perhaps even more, for the barbaric acts carried out in the name of conquest. But when we met at the Praetorium, all that hatred had been festering inside me seemed to fade away, and I remembered the man I once respected. To think that the dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Ascians, who left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his men to early graves. It's more than most could bear, and now the lives of the children he raised hang in the balance. Any personal grievances I have with Gaius can wait. I'd best gather what information I can on the Ruby weapon, but I'll be back as soon as possible. Okay. If Sid is as I remember him, it will not take long for him to finish investigating the remains of the Ruby weapon. He never was one to waste time. Okay, so what all did you find out? My engineers are still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. Okay. It's about the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but if Melisandre is dead, I only hope she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Oh my god, what happened in there? Her body was fused with the Ruby weapon's core? Those last moments have been spent in pure agony as her very life essence was drained from her. Oh! So she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine. We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities. Elise, is there any other information you can share with us regarding the Ruby weapon prior to its deactivation? Well, there was that bit about Nelvan Darnus. And Oversoul? Nail Van Darnus. Did the Legatus mean that much to Melisandre? From what I gather, it sounds as if data based on Nail's combat capabilities was used to override the pilot's consciousness after she was fused with the core. If this technology is perfected and the Empire begins implanting the memories of renowned warriors such as the White Raven into its soldiers, the Alliance won't stand a chance. So, the one thing I'm thinking about is, like, job stones, but people being imbued with job stones or something? Or implanted with job stones? But the thing is, though, that doesn't necessarily take people over, though. Is even such a thing possible? That's more or less how soul crystals work, yeah. A similar method of transference was used on the prototype Estonian fought, was it not? The thing is... I would say more this answer, though, because it seems very similar. It seems similar in concept to the thing that Estonian fought. But at the same time, it's... the way that it's described is very much like how soul crystals work, though. The second one? Your friend did mention he overheard the Signiferi loading various sets of data into the test model during the battle. It would appear that the system has been improved since then. While it may bear some similarities, we don't know for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of the ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that combining combat data from an experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results. But in doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of depravity. This is beyond forgiveness. For once, I agree with you. Yet one question remains unanswered. How were they able to obtain data on someone who was supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That's what I'm trying to determine. There is one possibility I'd like to explore, but I'll need to carry out a more thorough investigation first. Yeah, that's a good question. How the heck is that possible? Zevra will provide support while you are in the field. Not only is she extremely well versed in the latest Garlean technology, there are few soldiers I would rather have watching my back. I've got so many questions. In the meantime, Baudelaine and I will follow the ruby weapon's tracks back to this point of origin. We will learn what we can of the weapon project and the manner in which Alphonse and the others are involved. Should we uncover anything of value, we will relay it to the troops stationed here. For now, I suggest you use this lull in Garlean activity to recuperate. Would I be correct in guessing this is the belated reunion of those darling orphans yours has stirred up memories of your time in Garlemald? Remember our agreement, Gaius? If you do so much as think about returning to your Imperial Masters, I will kill you. Oh. This quest line is turning to be really dark and depressing. And very disgusting too. So, you put down the ruby weapon? Gods, I wish I could have seen it. Not from too close, mind. I suppose I should report news of your victory to the higher-ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? There was death. I died once. I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics in my head. But we survived. For the most part. You make it sound so easy. From the way you tell it, anyone would think you slay hunking brutes like that for the living. I do? I'll put all this into a report and leave a copy over there should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyway, I expect you've got more pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pint. If the Guardians pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we will let you know. Again, until then, rest up. Oh, cutscene? Meanwhile, in the World Magitech installation. Oh, is this where they're making the weapons? What's that? That must be another weapon then. Oh! We should have told him the truth. He'll be able to help us. I know he would. That's exactly the problem, Ellie. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. We've come too far to back down now. I won't let Melisandre's death be in vain. Even if that means going against Father's wishes. Cheer up, Alphonse. We can go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with those pesky Erosians. It'll just be like old times. If only it were that simple. There's no guarantee any of us will make it back alive. Excuse me? I think you're forgetting whose turn it is next, O ye of little faith. With me at the helm of the sapphire weapon, it'll be over before you know it. Oh. Okay, can I ask a question? Was Melisandre's hair red? I've got a theory. Rex is the blue-haired gentleman, right? So it says that Sapphire Weapon is next, so he's blue-haired. And if I remember Final Fantasy VII correctly, gosh, it's been a long time. The green-haired guy, I'm guessing he's going to do Emerald Weapon. Hey, Eric. How's it going today? Finally beaten the pirate tournament in Like a Dragon after 2 hours of attempts. Got to D-rank the fight in the 12-minute. They want people to do it below 7. Holy mittens! Hey, and welcome. It's going not too bad. Just dealing with a lot of depressing storyline at this rate. But I'm glad you're able to beat the tournament, though. Are you going to try it again to get a better ranking? I don't think it was red. Okay, it's 10 then. My theory is being thrown out the window. But hey, that's okay. Theories are just theories, and they're bound to get destroyed at some point or another. Well, whatever happens, Rex, promise you'll come back to us. I couldn't bear to lose you too. And Alphonse is very grumpy. Maybe after the game. It is red, but in the sepia tone flashback doesn't look red. Okay, so maybe my theory is still true. So Rex is blue, so he's doing the sapphire weapon. The green-haired gentleman, Recon, is going to do. I'm going to guess Emerald, and either Alphonse or Ali will do. Oh, what was the last one? Was there a diamond weapon or no? I can't remember. I think there was. I'm just worn out mentally. Oh, I can understand that. Totally can understand that. Sleep now in Sapphire. Oh, and there's a present at the end. Elise, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share at the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. Oh gosh. Oh, the resistance fighter. Again, I can totally understand as to why you're just worn out mentally because of that. That's a long time to be trying that fight. Again, I'm glad that you managed to get through it, but holy crap, it sounds like quite the challenge. Ready to head out? Let's go! Oh, I have to speak to Severa? Yeah. Good, you're here. The Anwars have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few minutes? Yep. Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. No, it seems like the sleepy kitty I have is now awake. Glad you can make it, Elise. I'm sure you're just as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. There is a diamond weapon in Final Fantasy VII, but it is fought during the story rather than being an optional super boss like Ruby and Emerald. Yeah, I sort of remember there was... I remember there was a diamond one too. I wasn't too sure though. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Garleans have designed a system whereby a palant's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on memories and experience of another. So even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior? Precisely, and this is how it was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Orosite System. Which is what exactly? Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabik by the Ascians. We believe it to have a type of Orosite. It's unclear whether the Garlean's simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine Orosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it used to implant the combat data of Nael Van Darnus into the pilot, who's been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to the Magitech armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. Okay. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Oh. Okay. Yes, it is rumored that to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There is also the question of whether the system even functions as intended. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparisons with soul crystals is valid, this data was transferred via ether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though this is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form. This is frightening! Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system's malfunctioning? It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic aurosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action. Yeah, have limited health recovery, so can royally mess up fast in 3 back-to-back fights without resupply. Oh, that is nasty. This is another plot point that unfortunately hinges upon doing those tactics raids for context. Sid would have had an additional line about our side if he had finished those raids. Okay. Okay. Gaius will know how best to proceed. I still need to get to the bottom of how the synthetic aurosite system works, and whether the pilot's fusion with the core was a malfunction or planned from the start. I've just returned from my reconnaissance and shall reveal my findings before taking a long overdue rest. Yeah, guys, I think I will try to finish up maybe a couple more cutscenes, but unfortunately I may have to end the stream early. I'm starting not to feel very good. And the problems I was having earlier with my head are just getting worse. I just think I need to get into a very darkened space, more of a darkened space, and just rest. But let me see if I can finish up this cutscene, though, at least. Baudolin has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapons path back to the occupied territory of Werlet, which appears to be where it was built. Oh, where exactly is Werlet? And my grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Care to enlighten me? I think this one. Well, Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet. Werlet lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. I thought that much was common knowledge. It is also where Alphonse and the others were born. And now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, and the place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise to take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action. What plan is that? And might I ask what that entails? It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you, now would it? What can I say? There's a starring role planned for you, Elise. Come again? Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Okay, what the hell is he doing now? Okay, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to stop it here because, yeah, this is going into duty calls and I don't know if I can necessarily concentrate in order to do that. So, what we'll do is next week, well, there's 5.4 to start. but I want to see if there's anything more I can try to do with this Wurlitz storyline or Gaius's troubled children saga to do. So just give me a moment here, and what we'll do is we will transition over to this. Thanks, Satan. I really do apologize, guys. It's just really hard to concentrate right now. It's not so good. I knew it was going to be slightly a rougher day considering as to how things started, but it happens. But I do want to thank you all for joining me today. It was great being able to finish at 5.3 and seeing Graha return. And again, what we'll do is we'll do more Shadowbringers patch content next time around. And eventually we will get to the next expansion, which should be fun. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate it. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye.